vocational schools. And through that, I got a really good career, business career.
Good.
You're speaking my language. It's exactly what I'm saying when I'm saying we're going to redesign, re-engineer these high schools so that young people feel like they have a career that they can choose and start to plan for and build for, prepare for through their high school. So you're speaking my language. I agree with you 100%.
Let's work on the media, Dr. Cash. Positive media. They need to be in on this.
Yes.
I'll let you go. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Ann. Bye. Good morning to you, Kim. Hi.
Good morning, everyone. How you doing?
Fine.
And Dr. Cash, let me be another one to welcome you to the city of Memphis. And my concerns are, my daughter just graduated high school this past year, and thank the Lord she got out without any incidents happening, but she was in one of those classrooms this year that an incident did happen. And she was kind of, upset and afraid, but I'm still praying that, although I do not have any children in the Memphis City Schools now, that, everything works good and we can get, the Memphis City Schools back together and get them in good shape again. And another one of my concerns, too, was, the first concern was the kids and keeping them safe. But another thing is, too, I think I heard you mention on getting the staff, working with the staff. But some of the staff at the schools are so rude.
Mm-hmm.
So, and, you seem like you're very polite and you're a man that's for business and you want everything to be done right and in the right manner, but some of the staff talk to you rude. And another thing is there any kind of way that when parents come up to the schools and are unruly, that one of the officers in those schools can remove those parents? I have been, going to my daughter's school and parents come in there and it's like profanity everywhere. Yes. And it's really embarrassing and uncomfortable. And I'm like, my God, I can see why they're up here about their kids. But, that's another one of my concerns, too, because, that spills over into the kids, too. And I think if the parents know, well, we can't go up on these schools acting a nut like we do, we're not going to bring it into the schools. We're coming up here to discuss something that's going on with our kids, and we need to sit and listen and stop just taking our kids' side and see what's going on and leave the profanity somewhere else. Because that is, like I said, that is very, disrespectful, and it's just unpleasing to the ears for you to be sitting there listening to these parents curse and go off like that, and then you have other students around like that, too. But that's another one of my concerns, too. So welcome to Memphis, and, I'm sure you'll be doing a great job. And I like the plans that you have, so far that I have heard, and congratulations.
Well, thank you, and your comments were well stated. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Kim.
Thank you.
Bye. Hey, Norman, good morning.
Hey, Bev, how are you?
I'm doing fine, Norman, and you?
I'm doing good, Bev. Dr. Cash, how are you?
Thank you, sir. I'm doing fine.
Very good, and welcome to Memphis, sir.
Thank you.
Dr. Cash, I just have, I'm going to make a statement and a question briefly. I work for an organization called the Urban Youth Initiative, and part of our mission is to equip, empower, and support dedicated youth ministers and workers. And one of our programs is called Operation Hope, which is the one that I work in. It's a faith-based initiative designed to provide intervention programs for high-risk or what's termed at-risk children and youth. And we work primarily with the Memphis City Schools and juvenile court and have been for a number of years now. My question to you is, what more can we do, our organization, and what can we do as parents and community people, community activists, to help you with your initiative? I certainly believe that you're going to do a great job. I've heard some things about you and read some things about you, and I'm really excited about you being here. But what more can we do? I know we ask a lot of you, and we need a lot here in Memphis. But I know that we're going to have to be a part of making that happen. You can't do it by yourself, and that we, the community, are going to have to help you. So tell us briefly, what can we do? And also, I just want to, if you will, pay attention to a man by the name of Dr. Lowell Winston. He's a principal over at Northside, and he's doing a remarkable job at Northside. So anyway, I just wanted to make that statement and ask that question. What can we do to help you, not put so much on you, but what can we do to help you make this happen? Thank you so much, and I look forward to meeting you, sir.
Thank you, Norman. What can the parents do?
Yeah, thank you, Norman. The Urban Youth Initiative is an example of where we need to expand those kinds of efforts. That's a good one. You've done some great work for us, but as you know and can see, we need a bigger boat, to use the metaphor. And so that means we need all hands on. I'm going to be making a call out for as many as 500 to 1,000 mentors to do specific work with our most fragile young people. We're going to need those kinds of initiatives expanded throughout the district. Businesses and business community is saying they're on deck. The faith community is on deck. I'm going to connect all of these so that we're going to get a bigger bang for our effort. So just keep doing what you're doing. We appreciate you, and I want to meet with you directly so that we can have a direct exchange about what's needed in the year ahead.
Hey, Irma, good morning.
Good morning, Bill.
Good morning.
Good morning, Dr. Cash.
Good morning.
I came in late, but have you spoke on suspensions?
On the what now, Irma? We didn't hear you.
I'm sorry, suspensions.
Suspensions.
Yes.
No, he has not.
Okay,
What is your question about suspensions?
Doesn't it defeat the purpose if you suspend a child from school and they're at home, and that's when crime really...
Right, because they're not doing anything.
They're not doing anything.
What about suspensions, Dr. Cash?
Yes, you have a massive suspension issue here in Memphis. I've looked at the data on it. It intersects with the truancy problem, but it also intersects with the retention and the overage student population problem. So all four of those indicators tell me that you have a big problem. So there has to be better alternative programming for these students, and more enriched curriculum that teaches them, as some of the viewers or listeners have already talked about, in getting in on this early with the parent and with these students. I don't believe in outdoor suspension for 10 days with no programmatic effort. I prefer alternatives so that you have indoor suspension, you have more service that is part of a contract that you make with the student and his or her parent or guardian to say that he can return to class or she can return to class, but get him to do service education and do something that starts to show him how important it is to be a constructive member of society. So it's all about teaching and redirecting and giving them a different kind of experience so they can start to see themselves differently.
All right. Thank you.
And it works.
Mm-hmm. All right. Thank you, Irma. Dr. Cash, I know you're running today. This is your media day, but I appreciate you coming by. Last words you'd like to say to our listeners this morning.
You've all said it. I can feel you out there. I want to need you, and sometimes my spirit may falter, but you're going to lift me up, I know. I need all of you. All I can tell you is I'm never going to give up, that I love every one of these children, every one of them, and that I'm going to do everything every day in my power, along with all of your support, to improve these schools. So I'm really happy to be here. I'm excited about this work. I do not see anything negative in it, and you have the right person to meet these challenges with you. So thank you for having me, and I'm ready to go. We're already going full blast.
Sounds good, Dr. Cash. Thank you again for coming by. And I know once you get settled in and been there for a while, I want you to come back, stay the whole 2 hours. So this is a 2-hour show. Because about time, we probably get you back about Christmas time or something, see, about November to see where you're going, because I know some parents. So will you kind of promise to come back and do the 2 hours?
I promise.
Well, thank you. And welcome in again. And I want to tell you, I don't have any children in the school system. Got nieces and nephews. And I do have a niece who is a teacher at one of the schools.
Okay.
And she's a great teacher, advocate teacher. You know, she says, but you got to do something with the principal, but I'll tell you later.
Okay.
Dr. Kriner Cash, thank you so much for being here. Our new city school superintendent, look forward to having you again. And he's getting ready to make his way, y'all, over there to Channel 24. So he has to, boy, Dr. Cash, you've been running today. Thank you so much.